Now, the Daily Graphic is reporting this morning the biggest story on the front page: AI fears ahead of December 7. Media watch to counter fake news. So, Kojo, I've been raising this matter because it's absolutely of importance to me. And I also did not see the level of attachment of the height of importance and the level of response that should go with that level of importance. Again, I insist that in the Republic of Ghana, the people I see abuse AI and mis and disinformation for their benefit is MPP and DC. They do it openly. They don't hide the pages they used to spread that.
At all.
And today they can pick up one of those My Joy Online or our news cards, completely pick the content on it, change it, and put whatever nonsense they want to put on it, then share it to the public. Sometimes when you receive some of these things, people lambast you before you're able to tell them that it's fake news. Even if you say it's fake news, some people still have difficulty believing you. But there was an example that we seem to have ignored. When the primaries was happening, the MPP primaries, the day before the primaries, one Ekwefie was said to have been arrested by Chinese authorities. Completely fake video. You see a Chinese presenter doing the usual presentation, then her picture is on the screen, and it's being filmed by a third party, so it's as if I'm filming on my screen. All the elements that will make you think that it's true. Somebody recorded on the Chinese TV telling us that the person has been arrested. This individual, later on, and today, I have seen that thing still on the internet, with people commenting on it and still thinking that it is true, it is factual, it is a representation of the facts. This is the extent to which it can be abused. You see this thing that mostly was supposed to be powerful people like you who will be the target, the misinformation tax. Then they added.
I've had to respond to so many text messages that I am not the one, promoting this BP medicine.
Yes.
That is a very good
more
example.
More than 200 course.
Very good example of that. The abuse.
Oh, come on.
And the thing is, as media houses, we then get saddled with the job of having to educate everyone on how to spot these fakes, and we have to. We don't have a choice. I mean, our reputation's on the line, and we have to do it well. For example, did you notice the card that went out, the news card that went out, suggesting that the president's executive secretary had died?
I was coming to that same issue,
and they had Joy News logo
Joy News on it.
Listen, I want to take the opportunity to educate our audience, okay? Because you consume our news on all platforms. If you see a Joy News card, there will be a QR code on it. If you scan that QR code, it will take you to the story itself on myjoyonline.com. So whatever that headline says on that card, if you scan the QR code, it takes you to myjoyonline.com and you will see that story.
Of course, in the absence of that, it's fake.
If you don't see that, it's fake.
And please tell family and friends, okay?
Tell everyone. All right? Let's not become victims of people's dastardly intentions.
Okay, so the Media Commission, National Media Commission, they have set up what's called a special app. Is that the Media Watch to deal with misinformation and disinformation in the lead up to the December 7 general election. The app works by allowing citizens to record or film search multiple information and inputting them into the app. If it detects that the material is fake, it will automatically link up to the strong room of the NMC for action. With such information, the NMC would quickly alert the police for the perpetrators to be apprehended. So this is NMC level response. There's an app that you can actually submit information on. It will detect whether it's fake. When it's fake, it will actually give it to the relevant institution. If it requires action by the police, they will do so.
That's useful.
Yes, this is something that if it's properly done and deployed properly, perhaps we'll deal with a section of this, not all of it. And of course, I mean, it appears, as is always with technology, countries like ours respond quite belatedly too. So we will try and catch up.
Get ahead of the problem.
Yes. So we sure should be able to gather, because I've been saying this. Imagine 2 days after election, fake results being shared in the Republic of Ghana.
Crazy.
And the extent to which people will cling on to that, especially when it's in their interest or their political party believes that they've won the election. and how hard we will struggle to.
People that believe the story itself.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So we should have we should come together that we will fight it. But whilst the NMC and the others are doing their thing, the political parties should also have the conscience to do what is right.
They are the culprits, they are the beneficiaries.
Yes.
So I mean, it's quite obvious that if we can't get them to join us in stopping it because they benefit from it, then we must make them face consequences for it.
Yeah.
We must. I mean, it's unconscionable. Do you understand the havoc that could come? So if some Joy News, you know, fake video starts going out announcing that one side has won over the other, can you imagine?
Yeah, and in this election, I see them doing that.
Yes,
and they will use reputable media houses, newscast to propagate such falsehood.
Yeah.
And even the electoral commissions, what they call it, those things they issue, the artworks that they issue and all of that. If that is falsified and shared to the public, and sometimes even boosted.
Yeah, we need to be alert. We'll talk a bit more about this later on the show.
Now, okay, before I move on, Labadi Beach Hotel pays, also on the front page, pays record 16.5 million dividend to SNIT. So,
Labadi Beach Hotel.
Yes.
The one that was
going to be sold.
I wanted to read the story first, but it looks like
we wanted clarity.
Okay, yes.
maybe we are talking about a different Labadi
We
Beach
want
Hotel.
to be sure that
Ghana's top 5-star destination, Labadi Beach Hotel, has paid 16.51 million as dividend to its sole shareholder, the Social Security and National Insurance Trust. Presented the check at its annual general meeting recently, the managing director of Labadi Beach Hotel, David Eduafo, said the feat was a remarkable one that underscored the hotel's unwavering commitment to excellence and solidified its position as the flagship of Ghana's hospitality industry. Quotes, "Our success reflects our dedication to delivering unparalleled experiences and value to our stakeholders." Now, Mr. Eduafo is also the CIMG Marketing Man of the Year 2023. the CEO of Managing Director. No, he's CIMG Marketing Man of the Year.
That's
but
right.
no, the people say he can't do the job.
Well,
Anyway,
whatever got Labadi Beach Hotel to post this impressive record, the same thing should be done with the other hotels. So
I
that
get
they can
you.
also
In the
have
last 3 years, I've been monitoring. 15, 21. No, seriously.
Yeah.
So somebody clearly ought to understand. That's what we kept referencing.
I have a
That
question.
the buyers themselves were not posting impressive numbers, and yet we're convinced that they could buy.
and do a better job.
And that is why people are questioning the people who made the decision, the people who sat in that boardroom, including members of TUC.
Yeah.
I have a question. Did Elizabeth Ohene, board chair of SNIT, not tell us that these hotels were not turning a profit? Did she not tell us that SNIT was not getting its money's worth from these hotels? I'm sorry, I'm happy to be corrected if I'm mistaken. Because I remember a long epistle that she wrote about this matter. Is that not what we were told?
Indeed,
Exactly.
generally, but I'm not
So-
sure. I heard her say that generally the conversation, even those documents that they released, were to the effect that these were either underperforming, and they're not turning profit.
Yes.
They were not giving what the shareholder wanted.
Yes.
Yes.
So how?
All
Anyway,
right, so
congratulations to them.
Yeah, to Labadi Beach. They've done well.
Yeah.
The Ghanaian Times.
Abadi, we have to celebrate this,
Of
your
course,
feat, oh.
of course, very
Because if we
important.
don't celebrate it, people will say you didn't do anything.
So we think some breakfast will do. But don't bring it here. We'll come there.
I have not said that the way Kodiola says forcing his breakfast on. I said we should celebrate. I didn't say. Oh, but why? We don't only sit here and talk about bad news.
It's just
this is important good news. Anyway,
suggested format that I'm throwing out there.
there's another good news on the front page. First Bank Ghana posted 6% growth in profit in third quarter, and Victor Asante is the MD of First Bank, also on the front page here. Yes.
Congratulations to them.
Yes. A lot of congratulations to go around. Yeah.
So
job.
let me deal with this. The Ghanaian Times, the upcoming 2024 presidential elections. I will hand over to winner That's assurance coming from President Akufo-Addo. Yes, to whoever will emerge as winner in the December.
Give us some context.
Let me just go through the story. It's in the middle page of the paper. President Akufo-Addo has assured Ghanaians and laws in particular that he will hand over power to any of the presidential candidates that wins the upcoming December 7 election. As you all know, without peace, there can be no proper development. President Akufo-Addo stated the peace we are currently enjoying will be carried through to the election. The president said this at the weekend when he addressed a ground deba of chiefs and people of Anlo State to climax their 1 month activities marking the 2024 Chochoza. Yes, at Anloga in the Anlo district of the Volta region.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. Chochoza.
You are forgiven.
Okay. So there's the assurance coming from President Akufo-Addo.
Okay. But have we noticed that we discussed this matter, this issue of handing over, as if it's a choice?
No, it's not a choice.
No,
But you realize that we hear leaders comment on it as if it's a choice.
No, it's not a
they
choice.
get to decide
he
whether they
benefited
will
from
hand
handing
over or not.
He
Right?
benefited from that, so I don't see why this
I
would be
mean,
an issue.
we get them. We get them.
Oh, we
making
have
comments.
gone beyond that long time ago.
Where from that?
Those years are far gone, right?
Where from that? Somebody will come and say, "Oh, we will not hand over to these people." Then now we will not. I mean, it doesn't.
And also
whoever
because
wins,
he has said
becomes-
before that he prefers handing over to Dr. Bawumia.
that we get.
Yes.
That we understand.
So perhaps that's what he is clarifying.
Okay. It's not a choice.
Oh, it's not a choice.
It's
at
not a
all.
choice.
Yes, yes, yes.
So long
yes,
as you
yes.
benefited from
The
it.
same way somebody handed over to
You
you.
have to
Yeah,
also
you
have
will
it.
hand over
When
to
your
the
time
next
is up, you
person.
pack out nicely.
Simple
Yeah.
mathematics.
So Kwadwo and Winston, like Kwadwo and Raymond, over the weekend you heard of this robbery at Adabraka,
Adabraka, yeah.
and the suspected armed robbers in a Rambo style stormed a shop at Adabraka on Saturday afternoon amidst gunfire and made away with unspecified cash stuck in a sack. Now, a private closed circuit television footage, the three marksmen wielding AK-47 assault rifle firing gunshots to disperse onlookers. So, and Sunday the police released CCTV footage of the vehicle that was used in a robbery, all the way from Adabraka to Shiashi to East Legon to the Tamamoto Way to Ashaman. The question I've been asking since Sunday is, what is the use of this if you've not arrested the people involved in the robbery? I mean, why show us pictures of the journey of the vehicle?
Well, maybe they need help from the public
Really?
to identify. Yeah, no, I think it's a.
You've not seen it
You've
in the
tracked
statement
the
that they have
vehicle
issued.
all the way to
The
Ashama.
statement was assurance that they would actually get the people
Okay.
and that they know
not
where.
that. Not that
they need
so
help.
they know where the people are.
So no, as in the clearest indication they've issued in the statement is that they will get the people.
Right.
They will get them very soon. In
So
fact,
the footage is not for
It-
people to help them.
it's
track.
not. There is no indication.
To tell us that we
Yeah, hope you get what I'm trying to say.
We know where the vehicle passed. We followed the vehicle all the way from Adabraka to Accra Mall to the Temamoto Way to East Legon to Ashaman. I was waiting to read at the bottom of the story that we managed to arrest them. Nothing of that nature. It's like showing us effort but no results.
Wow.
Maybe beyond Ashaman, the people,
Abandon the vehicle.
vanished.
They should tell us.
I mean, one positive thing is that it does show that there is a robust CCTV system in operation on our roads, but the result is what matters,
Of course.
right? Yeah.
And this very interesting story. Wildlife officers seize bushmeat. Chop bar operators were left in a state of vexation after they had their variety of bushmeat seized by wildlife officers
Sami Odami has entered the
during a
studio.
joint operation by the
Curiosity.
Wildlife Division and the Rapid Response Team of the Forestry Commission. Instead of addressing the issue of galamsey, they are going about seizing bushmeat. The porcupine, in fact, they've named the animals: the porcupine, royal antelope, and bongo wire. What kind of animal is that?
Spell it.
Bongo wire.
Hey.
Were either on display in the market and on sale at the roadside by illegal poachers, while choba owners had the animals confiscated from the fridges and others in boiling soup. On the fire at
So what are
Adabraka,
they going to use?
Agbobloshi, East Legon, or in Accra, and at Winneba. They removed the soup from the fire, removed the
Seized the meat.
Yes, and then went into the fridge, removed all the bush meat, and took it away. What's the commission?
What was the violation that they were, acting upon.
The claim is that by having access to the bushmeat,
Yes.
they had violated a code that the Forestry Commission believed was illegal. The reason why they went.
Is it because of the period that we are in? Because sometimes they have closed season for what they call it, hunting and all of the other things related to.
Right.
Yes, they. I don't know whether that's what they are implementing here, but we've had that conversation before where they have had periods
We
when.
need some clarity from them.
Yes. But I mean, this onslaught on bushmeat is not something on the face of it many people find palatable.
Samuel Dami seems very concerned.
Yeah.
I think he may have invested in some sort of bushmeat expedition.
No, the consumers are worried that they may
Ah,
not
is
get
that
something.
okay. Final
Yeah.
consumer. You see, it's funny.
But how do you get to know, for example, that I have not kept this in the refrigerator for years?
Yes, you are
Again,
seasoning from my freezer.
there are also
How do
species
you know that
that
is your from your
that are
forest?
protected. There are also species that are protected. If you have those ones, they can
That's a
actually also
different
pursue
matter.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So we don't know what is the main reason here.
Some education would be nice.
Yeah.
Well,
But one thing,
the claim is that they were there to enforce the compliance of the closed season
Ah,
Right,
close
right,
season,
right,
yeah.
right.
by the commission to protect the species in order to
in that case,
regenerate. But I mean,
in that case, there's a gray area because if you go into my freezer, how do you know that
You've
I
not
got
kept it
that
for 6
bushmeat
months.
during the close season?
That's true.
How do you know? Right? And
Anyway,
and
science
the one
can,
in my
science
soup,
can carbon
the
date,
one in my
so
soup.
it can determine, you know.
So if you take it, are you taking it as evidence?
Yes.
What will you do? What
No,
test
the
will you do on
meat
it?
in the soup. The
Yes.
soup is collateral damage.
So
the meat in the soup.
The meat is evidence.
Yes.
So what will you do? Will you test it to tell you when this animal was
If
hunted
need be,
or
if
what?
you are being prosecuted, clearly.
Clearly, what test
Yes.
will you apply?
Oh no, we do carbon dating to find out the age of what they call and how long they've been dead
The
for.
age will not tell you how
no,
long
no.
they've been dead for in soup.
Yes.
In
No,
soup.
hold on. We do not in the soup. You can take the meat, take a part of it, and do test on that. Oh, this one. Oh no,
We have
Kojo,
to talk, we have
science
to,
has settled this
listen,
matter a long
listen.
time ago.
We have to talk to Forestry Commission.
Yeah.
Let them educate
Why you think
us.
they don't have what it takes to do
I
that?
beg you to tell me that you can take meat from soup.
Yes.
And tell me when the animal was killed.
Yes.
Massa.
Oh no. There is enough evidence to back it.
Maybe you can do carbon dating and tell me the age of
Yes.
the animal on the bones.
Yes.
But to tell me when it was killed
And how it died.
Time of death,
But no, hold on.
CSI Miami
We
cannot do
even,
that.
no. We actually take what human beings buried for God knows how long, and tell you when the person died by actually looking
Time
at
of death.
yes,
And you think
no,
Forestry
time of
Commission
death?
is so
yes, when the person
Time of
died, yes. Why?
Forestry, they are-
Why? What are you disputing?
Hey, look, anyway, if Forestry Commission can trace illegal meat into soup, they can trace illegal gold.
Hey. No, that one I agree with you. I mean, yeah, I actually think that they should concentrate
beg.
more on some of these things rather than wasting everybody's time on.
I beg. They
bush
have
meat.
shown competence.
Yeah.
They should extend it.
Yeah, in fact, indeed, that one I support you fully. These are areas we expect them to deploy their extraordinary skills and competence and ability to determine to do serious investigation.
The Munkwemu Nampire violation. All right. Let's do the online review. This is brought to us by Zenith Bank in your
But
best
the royal
interest.
antelope is very nice, oh.
I've never had it.
Oh yes, I say you are not royal, so
I
how
tend
would
to
you
be
do
more
it?
mainstream in my tastes when it comes to meat. You know,
Like what, dog?
is that mainstream?
It's not.
Cat.
Dog meat is on the list of the ones that have had high inflation. Have you seen that? I'll show you the statistical
Yeah,
service one.
I saw
yes,
that.
so it's serious one that we are considering.
You
have a whole constituency that's patronizes.
Yes. And I'm told that Clement Abbas Apak, the MP, is the president of an association in the consumption industry.
of dog.
Yes.